course today go from Moreton Bay, the southern end of Moreton Bay, off Manly, up through the Moreton Bay to the Caloundra Fairway Buoy, and then north to Sandy Cape on Fraser Island, and then a straight line run from there to Yeppoon. We're expecting strong pressure for the duration of the event, based on the bomb models and based on the climate forecasting models that have been done for the cruise. And it's certainly likely that 3 boats will at least break the race record. The race record at this stage sits at just over 24 hours by Wils Oats 11, and we're expecting Wils Oats, Blackjack and Alive to probably substantially break that record. First boats could finish as early as 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Here we are on the Wils Oats in the Brisbane to Keppel race. We've cleared the entrance to Brisbane and we're now on the Lullabar. Got down here in about 2 hours, pretty quick. Yeah, Steve, you've got to look up and show that North South logo. Mate, well done. Then we're over here, we're panning over to the big fella. Okay, big fella, tell us what's happening.
We've just cleared the boat and now we're sort of on the long leg down the top of Fraser Island, so we're going to be on this leg at 130 miles.
Right. And what's our strategy?
Well, try and aim at the mark as much as we can. We're a little bit, maybe 5-10 degrees high, so we're expecting the breeze to go left and knock us down a little bit. So.
Okay. And as we're getting offshore, are you concerned about any current?
No, not really. It is what it is.
Right. And what sort of speed are we averaging?
We're averaging about 20 knots right now.
How much breeze?
About that. 21 as well.
About 20, 21, doing both wind speed?
19, 18, 19.
Right, very good. And okay, who's got anything else to report? What about the famous Jono Morris from McConaughey Boats?
The bow's hanging on there, Cocko.
The bow hasn't come off. That's a good sign.
Keeping a close eye.
We can report that well. and Mothy, we've got Mothy down here.
Cocko, just a couple I'd like to interview you on your last Lullabar performance. How did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed it a lot. It was a great bunch of people. Not the ideal conditions for a Volvo 70, but we learned a lot and had fun.
A great gentleman to be in the sport, I think.
Yeah, he is indeed, and sails with his family and has a really good team put together there.
He'd look good on Wils Oats replacing Cocko, maybe.
I think he would actually. I might don't know him well enough, but I'll suggest that in a week or two. Here we are with Mark Richard, skipper of Wils Oats in the Brisbane to Keppel race. Finish that up on that guide.
Got a Maserati now.
Yeah. Oh, settle down. So Rico, tell us, we've about 2.5 hours into the race. What's your take so far?
Yeah, obviously first time we've sailed the boat in these conditions with the modification. Very, very good. Boat's very happy going fast. I mean, we're putting about 4.5 miles of distance on the Volvos every hour, you know, so it's...
Right. And relative to these conditions before the modification to the Volvo, where do you think you're at?
No, look, the boat's a lot happier.
Right.
A lot happier. Easy to drive, just effortless, you know, so it's going...
Perfect.
That's good.
And you've had a few crew changes from the Southport race. Is that just people's availability?
Yeah, a few crew changes, a few more to go. If these guys don't lift their socks up.
Well, that's probably everyone paying attention. And what sort of numbers are we doing at the moment?
So, yeah, doing around 22 to 26 off the boat speed at 150, 155.
Right.
So really good VMG numbers.
Yeah. And what sails have we got up?
We've got the going down. Here,
Yeah.
periscope up. The A2 and full main.
And you forgot to say they were north sails.
North sails,
Yeah, that's right, north sails. Yeah, that was the question. Thanks. No, we've got the A2 up and there's Stable and full main.
Full main.
Yeah, and a bit of a seaway here, like it's picking up as we're getting offshore.
Yeah,
Okay, here we are back on the Wils Oats, and we're with the famous Etchell crew of Steve Jarvin and GT, and who came third in the recent Hong Kong Worlds. I say recent, that was at about last September.
Yeah.
And GT's on the wood, and GT's come from Mount Buller, where he lives with his family in the ski fields, and they've just come to drop in to do a quick day sailing. Hey GT, tell us what's happening out here.
Mate, we're just cruising downwind to Breaksea Spits, about another 85 miles up the road here. We're sort of averaging 25 to 27 knots boat speed.
With GST.
With GST, yeah. We've got a bit of a nasty black cloud out here on our right hand side.
Oh, got a pan, doing the pan.
A bit of a pan over
Oh,
there.
pan into Mothy's face. Look, coming to the cloud, following
Ghost
Mothy's
train.
hand.
Looks like a ghost train we're
Looks
going
like a ghost train. Not quite sure
Yeah.
what it means to our future.
Okay. Luckily we're in your capable hands. Okay.
We're not sure whether it means rain, wind, or a combination of both. But,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We're in to have a look and see what happens. So, mate, it's all going well. The boat's really easy to sail after the mods they've done. It's certainly a different boat downwind that's behaving itself very nicely. So, very exciting time.
So let's get on to more important things. Etchell, what's on your program for the next period?
We're having a little break at the moment because both Mothi and I are both doing a fair bit of skiing and sailing on this boat. So we start again really in October. And
Right. So do either one of you do any work?
We're working
work,
today.
isn't it, Moth?
We're piece workers on Wild Oats.
Yeah, I try to do a bit of work.
Good, good.
We've got Moth funding it all, so it's no problem.
Well, you'd be doing it on the cheap.
Start again in October with the mini regattas. So
Yep.
that'll be good fun.
Based out of Brighton.
Based out of Sydney,
Oh, you're going to be up on the harbour.
up on the harbour,
Fantastic. Where the real people are.
where the real people sail, up with you guys.
Great.
Looking forward to that.
that'll be great. And which boat will that be? You're going to
It'll be the Magpie because Moppy's leased out the other one. So,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
to the new guys in the class, which is good. And so I'll be bringing the Magpie up in a month or two.
Josh Whittaker, long-time crewman of the Great Wild Oats, and now a resident of the US of A.
USA, that's right.
Tell me what's happening in your life.
I've just moved there. I've got a little girl due next month, so we're looking forward to that with my wife Kelly.
Right.
She's works at SeaWorld. She's a that's right, yeah. And she's a sea lion trainer at SeaWorld. Great girl. Been doing some sailing with Roy Disney. Had the boat last year, so over there.